Man, gas so goddamn high, bruh. This shit crazy. We in what? Bastrop, Texas? Some shit like that, man. We on our way to Austin to go pick up Impala. So yeah, we on our way to go pick up an Impala. I'm gonna be changing the motor on that thing. So we're gonna be making a video on that. I got a screw in my tire, man. It's a screw in my tire, man. Wasn't gonna tell y'all, but it's a fucking screw in my tire. So, you hear me? Wish me luck. I got spares though. You hear me? So we ready. We like 30 minutes away, something like that. We're not too far. So man, gas bust me over the head. So we feeling up now. We about to be heading that way. Stay tuned. I'll get back at y'all whenever I get to the car, man. Let me pull it out first. It's gonna start back up, or you think we gonna have like one shot type shit?
Nah, I should.
All
I
right.
started this thing multiple times since the hole blew in there.
What, the hole?
Oh, I got a hole somewhere.
You sure you want to start it out running?
Bro, the last time I parked in here, I filled it up with diesel oil and parked it. I was driving all around through here.
Alright, well fuck it then. If you think it's gonna start back up, then go for it. Diesel oil. Oh shit. Come on, bitch.
Oh my jump up again. Jump started in my Dodge. Mm-hmm. Turned off right.
Yeah, that shit had like 5 volts. I can put, don't worry about it. I'll take my truck out my bag. I mean the battery out my truck. There you go.
You gonna put that on YouTube?
Yeah, fuck.
Alright, struggle.
If you can, pull the pushes out. Oh, you know what? Oh, you got a jack? Yeah. I'm gonna have to come walk all the way over there and get mine.
Yeah, you need to scoop it so that way though. Change my shoes, man.
Damn. I'm gonna get my flow fixed up. See how that works out. I'm gonna do this shit.
It's what a winch for.
Huh?
That's what I need a winch for.
Yeah.
Keep moving like I want it to move. I'm trying not to fuck up this thing. No way. Can't do it like that.
You want to drag it out, put it on the ramps, and then try it?
I don't got a whole neck hold. Alright, man. I done got me some root beers. Look, that shit funny. We just got done eating, man. Yeah, all kind of bird shit. They been tearing that concrete up, god damn it. But yeah, we furnish it back out, man. Hit the highway. Alright, YouTube. Show you how that thing's been sitting there for some years. We about to get it back on the road. Stay tuned. Alright, YouTube. We done got the car off the trailer. It's been shit. I just got the phone back. So y'all missed a good part of it, but it's all of the bullshit anyways. All the not fun stuff. The not so fun stuff, should I say. But shit, I'm pretty much gonna show y'all how to bust this down. Take the motor out by itself, no transmission. It's pretty straightforward. Easy work, slight work. Alright, so let's just see that everything put together, right? All of it's still on there. A lot of it's still on there, honestly, but first thing you're gonna wanna do is take your intake off, take your airbox off, and start getting some room. After you do that, or it's really better with a helper, but if you're doing it by yourself, then like you just start with the small stuff. I don't take a lot of stuff off because a lot of it you don't really need to take off of it. The first time you might take a lot of it off so it look a lot easier, but it's all the same. But from the jump, you're gonna want pretty much start unplugging this harness. It's gonna sit across there like that. This gonna go to the bottom by the AC and all of that. So you pretty much unplug the injector, start unplugging everything. There's some ground wires right here on the ignition coil that you gotta take off. It's a ground wire on the back head. And I want to say you got 6 transmission bolts. It's pretty simple. I'm trying to figure out how to split it up. Like, do I do top and bottom and explain it like that or whatever? I'm really trying to show y'all, but I'm going to try to get some footage of the rest of it for sure. But after you unplug everything, you need to take the alternator off. Once you take the alternator off, it's going to give you a lot more space, a way you can unplug the AC compressor, the high pressure, whatever you want to call it, the AC shit. So once you get all of the harness, at least that's what I do, try to throw it back like onto the windshield. But be careful with your windshield. Don't take my advice if you are gonna be reckless. But yeah, once you get that, take the fuel lines off. I actually get the top 4 transmission bolts from the top, because you could reach back there. You probably won't be able to see it, but you could reach back there. Like I could touch it right now. The top ones are right there, and then you could get the side one, the top side one. So you could get those 4 and then do the bottom 2 at the bottom. So after you get all of your wire harness and stuff kind of out the way, I like to flip it up so I can push this harness back as far as I can. kind of like that, so it's not in my way when I take out the motor. It's an oil pressure sensor at the back of this motor that you gotta unplug. It's right back here. So after you unplug that, let me see what else I did. I also took off the exhaust, just the flanges. This one don't have no cat, so it was a lot more room. But it's these 3 bolts right here. 3 bolts up there. It's 315s. I got like a swivel 15 that I use. It works real good. It's 3 on both sides and then 2 at the back. Factory, they got 2 13s on both sides of the exhaust too, to hold the back up or the front up or however it is, but this car didn't have that, so it came out pretty quick. But after you get that, then the starter actually came off in 2 pieces on this car. It was broke. It was starting though, so I don't really get it, but the whole chunk of the starter came off. It's like a whole block of it's gone. Yeah, there you go, right there. That's a piece of the starter right there. So once you get the starter off, then you're gonna wanna start working on torque converter bolts. I wanna say I didn't even get the torque converter bolts yet. So let's see how that's gonna play out. I got my mat sign all in this dirt. This motor actually got holes on both sides of the motor. He said he threw a ride, but damn. And it still ran. So yeah, after you get your starter off, you got a 13 for the power wire and the 8mm for the smaller wire, or 5/16, whatever you want to use. Then you gotta get the 15mm torque converter bolts out. It's 3 of those. So from there, I go get the bottom 2 bolts from both sides. There's one right here at the bottom and one over there for the transmission. And then pretty much the motor will be pretty much out. So from there, yeah, after you get the exhaust, the motor mount bolts, torque converter bolts, then you just got, no, not the motor mount bolts, the exhaust, the transmission bolts, the torque converter bolts. Then underneath the car is pretty much done. Yeah, underneath the car done. Mm-hmm. All right, so when the factory compressor has been changed, it's gonna be a bracket right here. It's a 15 bolt. You can take out a 2 10mm. This a ride, or this the piston holder, whatever you call it. The motor in there, man. I need some oil, some spark plugs, some water pump gaskets.
Do something. Blacked out bitch.